who I believe to be the true birthers of choosing beggars, it's Entitled Parents. Our first story today comes from Richard Keck, titled, Entitled Mom Tries to Stop Me from Swimming in a Swim Meet. Backstory: I swim competitively in a club. This club is like most other swim clubs in the country. We have meets against other teams, and sometimes we have meets within the team. At the time of this story, I'm at a meet against a rival swim team, about to race. I was getting ready to swim, doing stretches, when the lady timing the lane, entitled mother, taps my shoulder.
Can you move a bit? My son is swimming next.
Sorry, ma'am. I'm pretty sure that I'm supposed to swim after the group in front finishes.
What do you mean? I'm sure you made a mistake. Please move to the side now.
Entitled mom shuffled to the side to reveal her son, who looked pretty young, or maybe just short. He was in the other team and looked kind of confused. How old is your son? I'm pretty sure he's supposed to swim in the other pool. The older kids were racing in a different pool than the younger kids.
I know for a fact that my son is supposed to swim in this pool, in this lane. Now please move.
Entitled Mom's son started telling Entitled Mom that he thought I was correct, but Entitled Mom waved him off. Ma'am, can you get the stopwatch ready? I'm swimming in like 20 seconds.
I think that you mean my son is about to swim. Now please, move to the side. I want my son to get a good time.
The official blew his whistle, and the swimmers in the other lanes got onto the starting blocks. When I began stepping up on the blocks, Entitled Mom grabbed my wrist and pulled me back. What are you doing? I'm about to swim.
That is it.
Entitled Mom pulls me back and pushes her son up to the starting blocks. And before I could try to stop it, the official says, "Take your marks." And I yelled towards him, wait a sec." The official put down his microphone and yelled, "Quiet down, son. A swim meet is going on." Towards me. Plus 100 self-confidence for Entitled Mom. Another official ran up to us. What is going on here? This lady's trying to stop me from—
My son is trying to swim, but this spoiled brat here—
me apparently—
is trying to stop him.
The official looked at Entitled Mom's child on the starting blocks, then calmly said, "Son, get down from there. You're supposed to swim in the other pool."
What do you mean? My son is supposed to swim next. What do you mean he's supposed to swim in—
The official waved her off and helped her son get off the blocks. He took the stopwatch from Entitled Mom. "You can go now, ma'am. I can time this kid." Entitled Mom angrily walks away, her son right behind her, trying to get to the other pool. The official let me get up on the blocks, and I finally swam my race. What a day. Edit: a lot of people have been asking me if I did good in the race, and actually, yes I did. I dropped some time, and had a good story to tell my friends afterwards. Edit 2: I forgot to say this in the post, but Entitled Mom's son missed his race. I bet Entitled Mom yelled at him like it was his fault. The only one Entitled Mom should be blaming is herself for thinking she knew it all, when in fact she clearly didn't. I feel bad her kid missed his race because he was probably looking forward to do it, but, you know, when you have an entitled mom, you're gonna miss out on a lot of things in life most likely, due to their complaining. I'm glad things worked out for you and you did well in your race. This next story is from Elephant Turtle 85, titled, It's Your Fault I Vomited on Your Baby. Key information. I, 24 female, have a diagnosed phobia of children, especially babies drool. I'll gag and even throw up if one touches me. Unfortunately, no one ever believes this. This happened when I was about 16 in a shopping center. So me and my mom were out shopping for groceries, and my mom's friend Karen shows up with her baby. They're small talking, and I step back and start looking at something on a shelf to avoid looking at the baby, since it's drooling, and if I see it, I'll start gagging, which was always awkward and embarrassing. Karen asks me to hold her baby for God knows what reason. I decline, saying I've never held one and it's unsafe. She then starts to walk over with the drooling nightmare, so I start backing away and I gag.
Why did you gag? My baby isn't disgusting. What the hell is wrong with you?
Oh, she's weird with germs. It doesn't matter. I'll hold her. Karen then starts on a rant about how she wants me to hold her and I'm being dramatic. She starts getting closer to me and I start gagging more dramatically. My eyes watering and everything at this point. The more I gag, the louder and angrier she gets. The closer she gets, and the worse I get. At this point, she's right in front of me and I'm backed against a shelf. My mom tries to defuse the situation, but Karen's holding a baby, so what the fuck can mom really do? Eventually, she pushes the child too close to me. It's sobbing at this point. A bit of saliva from the sobbing gets on me, and I projectile vomit my breakfast all over Karen and her baby. She starts screaming hysterically. My mom laughs hysterically, and I'm just unbelievably embarrassed, so I run to the bathroom to clean up. I'll admit that I've never heard of somebody that has a phobia of children or babies or baby drool, but at the same time, I know there's a lot of phobias that are actually real that I've never heard of too, so I can believe this. And our final story is from The Booksmith, titled, "My Entitled Father Throws a Fit Over Whipped Cream." For context, my father is a very entitled person who is also legally blind. He also has double kidney failure and diabetes, none of which he takes care of. He's been this way for as long as I could remember. I actually have 3 other stories on my account about his attitude to give you some more context as to what this man gets up to. Due to the rise of COVID cases in my state, our schools have switched to an all-online format for the next little while. This isn't so bad, as I'm usually able to finish all my work for the week in one day and just sit through the Zoom meetings until we get dismissed. However, this also means that I get to interact with my father a lot more. Earlier today, I had just finished up my first hour class, AP Literature if you care, and decided to make myself some breakfast before second hour started. My father, being the temple of health and fitness that he is, decided to have a piece of pumpkin pie for breakfast. We casually talk while we are setting up our plates, and everything seems fine until he goes into the fridge for some whipped cream. He asked me where I put it since I'm the one who takes care of groceries. I told him that I don't remember taking care of any whipped cream this weekend. He takes this like a 5-year-old, yelling at me that he knows my mom bought whipped cream because he told her to. He then starts tearing apart the fridge and ordering me to help him look, and put back together the fridge he took apart. When the fridge has been nearly empty, he accepts that it's not there, so he moves on to another tactic, blaming other people for eating it. He tries to say that I had some, to which I point out that the only thing I put whipped cream on would be pie, and he got the first slice of pie, so how could I have eaten it? He then goes into my oldest brother's room and starts rummaging around looking for an empty whipped cream container. He insists that he knows my brother would have eaten it all by himself if he had the chance. Now, in fairness, my brother does eat a lot of junk food, but I doubt he would take it that far. He then calls my brother while he's at work, asking if he has seen the whipped cream. At this point, I texted my mom asking if she had gotten any whipped cream. Sometime in the middle of his call to my brother, my mother responds that she forgot. When I tell my father this, he screams, "God damn it!" and throws his fork on the floor. He then goes on a 5-minute tirade about how no one listens to him and how he asks for one thing and he got ignored. This man really threw a fit over a little bit of whipped cream on his pie. It's kind of funny that he throws a fit over whipped cream not being bought and claims that he gets ignored when he clearly wasn't ignored when you helped him tear the fridge apart and called your mom asking if she bought whipped cream. But oh wait, he gets ignored. Absolutely hysterical. Alright. That's enough Entitled Parents. Well, that wraps up this episode of Entitled Parents. If you liked the video, please drop a like, share my content on all of your social media, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to hit that bell and drop a comment down below. Thanks for watching, thanks to my patrons, have a great day and stay safe out there.